Hey, Ronnie Rocksmith here with USA Digi, and welcome to another episode of Monday Marketing Hacks. So today I'm going to show you how to learn from your customers to make more sales in 3 simple steps.
Welcome to the Monday Marketing Hacks video series. Every Monday in this video series, we'll be sharing confidential marketing secrets, innovative strategies, and growth hacks to help catapult you to entrepreneur rockstar status, and maybe even grow your online business to massive new heights. Are you ready? Let's get started.
How are you doing today? I am doing awesome as always, and in today's lesson, I want to share with you 3 things on how to learn the most from your customers to help you make more sales. Now, here's where most marketers fail, right? They create a product basically based upon their passions or whatever, what they like to do. And then they put that product out on the marketplace and no one buys it, right? So what's going on? Well, they should have done their research to see if there was a market for that type of product to begin with. That's why they had no sales. So don't do this, guys. So today's lesson is going to be in a PowerPoint presentation. So we're going to jump it in a computer. And by the way, I also have a PDF version of today's lesson so you can download. And when you go to create your own product, you'll have some reference to look at. Now, the reference won't help you to create a product. What it's going to do is help you to learn what to do before you even create the product, right? And before we jump into the presentation, I want to share a little example or an analogy of today's lesson. Now, in this case, we can sell either 2 types of products. It could be either a digital or it could be a physical. And my main business is mostly digital because it's less overhead, but I do physical products as well. I sell these on eBay. And the reason I sell things on eBay is to do several things, either to test the marketplace or to test my copy. Or if there's, stuff laying around my house that I don't need anymore, I throw it up on eBay and sell it, right? So yeah, let's do a physical product. So imagine that you wake up one morning and you wanted to create a new, better product of an existing one. So let's say, about a broom. So you decide that you want to create a new, better broom, right? So you go ahead and put a survey out with a question of, would you like a better broom? So your prospects come to your survey and they read the question, do you want a better broom? So they search their memories on things that they may not like about their current broom that they have, such as, they don't like the color, or maybe they don't like the bristles of the broom because when they sweep, the bristles fall out. Or maybe they don't like it because it didn't come with a dustpan. Who knows, right? But the main thing is that they ignore the fact that, they don't really care about that broom. and they can't even remember when's the last time they used it, right? But what they put in the survey as an answer is, yes, I want a better broom. So you go out there with these answers and you spend $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 or whatever your budget is on your research and development. And 6 months later, you put the product out in front of the prospects and say, hey, do you want this better broom? And they reply with, nah, I've already got a broom. So what happened there? Well, this is what psychologists call confirmation bias. And this is when people are looking for info based on their beliefs, but they ignore what doesn't. And also positive test strategy. And this is where we consciously or unconsciously ask questions that generate answers based upon our beliefs. Now, this phenomena makes us feel more reassured, more self-confident and driven, but at the same time, it's a trap for us entrepreneurs because it doesn't give us good and honest feedback from our consumers and customers, right? So how do we overcome this? Well, let's jump into today's presentation and I'll show you how. Okay, let's get started with this presentation. So 3 steps. Number 1, replace assumptions with hypothesis. Number 2, test the hypothesis. And number 3, ask better questions. So number 1, replace assumptions with hypothesis. Use the PPP to make a list of all the assumptions you have about your customers. And PPP stands for price points, pain points, and preferences. Here's some examples. If your assumption is that customers want more options to customize your product, your hypothesis is that if you offer more customizations, revenues will increase. Now, if your assumption is that customers would buy more of your product at a lower price point, your hypothesis is that if you lower the price, customers will buy more product more frequently. And if your assumption is that if you invest more in social media, this will improve customer loyalty, then your hypothesis is that by spending a portion of every day responding to customer comments online, you will drive up your retention rate. Number 2, test the hypothesis. You can test the hypothesis through different ways, such as interviews, surveys, or A/B testing. Here's some examples. You could create an A/B test on your website where some customers will see customizations as an option and some won't. Do the customized offerings sell better? Email programs can also be set up to ping your customers who go through the sales process without buying anything. In this case, you could set up exit interviews or surveys for 25 of those customers that didn't buy anything. For your social media hypothesis, you could track each customer who was engaged on social media to see if they buy more frequently than the average customer. And number 3, ask better questions. When using surveys or doing interviews, be sure not to ask leading questions such as, was price a large part of your decision not to buy? Price is always a factor, but not always the factor. To get to the factor, let your customers fill in the blanks. Ask questions like, what was your biggest factor in your decision not to buy? And they might answer, well, the delivery window was too long. So now you know that you need to offer better shipping options. Did the options available fit your needs? Or would you like specific options? See, in this case, they can simply answer yes, or they can say no and give you some really good options that you may want to add to your product to offer to future customers. If you let your customers lead you to the truth, it will eradicate your own assumptions and answer their needs better. That way, they're happier and you're not stuck with a warehouse full of unwanted brooms. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video lesson, and remember to download that PDF so that you can have for your own reference later on before you create your own products. And if you're new here, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Monday Marketing Hacks right here every Monday on YouTube. Hey, thanks for your time and interest, and guys, happy marketing.